Judy, for months, the I-Team has been looking into a nationwide run on guns and especially the appetite for firearms in Illinois following COVID lockdowns and the violence after the George Floyd killing by police. Tonight, new data we've obtained under the Freedom of Information Law zeroes in on Cook County gun sales. Every time a gun is sold here in Cook County, the taxpayers benefit because every gun sold is taxed. According to open records data obtained tonight by the I-Team, business was booming last year. Total gun tax revenue in Cook County was more than $1.9 million, a tax revenue increase of 56% compared with the previous year.
We're tracking that number maybe a little bit ahead of that number in terms of the year-over-year growth. It doesn't surprise me at all. We've had the last 12 months have been times of great uncertainty. And in uncertain times, reasonable people will take measures to protect themselves and their families.
Gun sales here in Cook County were especially hot in April, according to the tax revenue data, more than double April of 2019. Who's buying all these guns? This new pandemic gun purchase report out tonight gives some answers. The research on thousands of gun buyers in all 50 states was put together by Northwestern University, Harvard, Rutgers, and Northeastern, and shows national background checks surged from 13 million in 2019 to 21 million last year. Among the findings, a sizable portion of guns were bought by people who attended protests against racism or police violence, and also by people in reaction to this widespread unrest, as well as the sweeping government-mandated closures. Those surveyed who attended President Trump rallies and protests over lockdowns and the election were nearly 4 times more likely to purchase guns than those who did not attend, according to the new report. By far, the most common reported reason for buying a gun was protection against crime, although nearly a third said they were reacting to lockdowns, fears of the government, COVID-19, and the 2020 election. According to the university's research, less than a quarter of pandemic gun buyers were making first-time purchases. Most already owned a gun and were buying more. But according to the study, the majority of those who were buying guns for the first time were African American, and a vast majority of them citing personal protection as the reason.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.